Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and let me turn this up real quick, just to make sure. And this is going to be my review for Tokyo Ghoul episode 7. The week of the 20th to the 27th, or the 26th. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done because when it comes to employment, before all this stuff started, we had like 10 employees at our store. You know, the manager, we had 2 assistant managers, and the rest were key holders and a few sales associates. And well, my manager put her 2 weeks in because for her own reasons. One of my other coworkers is a key holder. He put his 2 weeks in because he got a job over at Coca-Cola in another city, so he's not going to be working here. One of my other coworkers, who's also a key holder, he's considering putting his in. He's not 100%. He's like on the fence on whether he should or not because he's got this job and then he got a job over at Walmart, and he's not sure if he's going to be able to do both, plus be in the military. So we might be losing him as well. And then, who else ended up putting their 2 weeks in? Oh, I just found out today that my coworker who has to get surgery on her foot, well, she has to get surgery on Friday, and apparently the doctor told her she has to be off for 6 to 9 weeks. And thus, she thinks essentially that's not a good idea. You can't just do that and then just come back to work. That's just not going to work. So she's just going to get herself on disability, so she put her 2 weeks in too. So we are now down. We got our 2 assistant managers. One's going to hopefully be one of the managers, and hopefully be the manager, I mean. We got me, another coworker, who's also the only key holder at this point. If my other coworker, who's on the fence, decides to put his 2 weeks in, and then 2 other people who are also the sales associates. We're down to 6 people at this point, so we're all going to be having a lot of hours that week. Not next week, but the week after next, essentially. So the only day off I have that week is Friday, and the rest of the week is just a bunch of it is 3 of the days are night shifts, so hopefully I can get some stuff done on those nights. But I'd rather have the morning shifts because, I can work and then come home, and hopefully the kids would be outside by that point, and then I can, start doing my recordings. But my one of the assistant managers, who I'm hoping is going to be the manager, where she still doesn't know if that's going to happen or not. She told me that the week after that, she'll switch me and one of the other sales associates to where I have the morning shifts and she's got the night shifts, because she's got the morning shifts and I got the night shifts. So, yeah. Anyway, I figured I'd let you guys know about that because, like I said, I only have 1 day off that week, and the week before, I think I maybe have 2 days off. So, I just realized. Oh no, that thing schedule's gonna have to be redone. The coworker who's having the surgery, we already had this week covered for her because we figured that she will be coming back the next week. She's not, so they're gonna have to redo her schedule, and we're gonna have to cover her days. So I might not be getting those 2 days off. I do not know. I'll actually have to go look at the schedule, but yeah, Tokyo Ghoul episode 7. I apologize for that, but I figured I'd let you guys know. That way if I don't get anything done, or rather if I don't get much done that week, then that's why. So it's not my fault, but at least the pay is good. At least I get good hours, because most everybody, except I think one person, is getting almost 40 hours. Everybody else is getting almost 40 hours. And I'm getting, if I get all those hours I'm supposed to and take the breaks when I need to, then I should be getting, 38.75 hours. And overtime is more than 40 hours, so yeah. Actually, let me check that real quick. How much would I get that week if I did actually do 38.75 hours? Don't you hate it when you cough and it comes up? Because that's what just happened. I coughed, it came up, and I had to go get it in the toilet. Thankfully, that was only, I don't know what that was. Anyway, actually, what was I gonna do? Anyway, Tokyo Ghoul episode 7. Hinami runs into Kaneki, and instead of taking her back to the cafe like he should have... Sorry. He takes her right back to the spot where her mother was, keeping her quiet and covering her eyes the entire time while she's decapitated. I assume that's what happened. And considering what happens in a later episode, I kind of think that actually is what happened. Thankfully, she doesn't see this, but I'm guessing that she kind of knows that something bad happened. Let's see, 38.75 times. Ooh, wow. But that, before taxes, I get a nice chunk of change, but this is before taxes, so most likely, I'm kind of hoping that it'll probably be close to $300. Because I doubt it'll be 300. But, yeah. Anyway, they get back. Thankfully, nobody noticed they were there. And Kaneki feels bad that he wasn't able to do anything to help her mother, but, I mean, what could he have possibly done? He didn't have his mask, so he couldn't have hid his identity. And they could have easily, you know, found him. So, yeah, he did the best thing that he could, though. Technically, he should have taken her back to the cafe. That was probably that would have been his best. In which case, you know. But Toka is obviously upset. And then again, everybody is upset, but Toka decides to take some revenge. Instead of taking on the guy responsible, which was the guy who kind of seemed like he had a screw loose. Though then again, working that job for good knows how long, you're probably going to have a screw loose at some point. Anyway, she has her mask, which is a bunny mask for some reason. And she goes after 2 completely innocent investigators who were not even part of that. And I just noticed my hair. And kills one of them. The guy that was with the slightly crazier guy manages to save the other guy, but he gets hurt in the process. And the crazy guy soon shows up with that weapon from before. And he thinks, later on, he gets information about where Hinami is. I don't know who gave him the tip. I don't know if Toka gave him a fake tip or what, but yeah, apparently the other guy is getting assigned to another task force. That's going to be in another ward because they got to finish up what they're doing in the 20th ward. But yeah, things are not going well. And Kaneki is essentially telling Toka that he wants to help her with this whole thing, but he doesn't want to kill anybody. And yeah, I feel bad for Hinami. She lost both her parents at this point. And I understand how Toka feels, but doing that was not a good idea. It just brought more attention to the 20th ward, which puts everybody there in more danger. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll get to work on editing this. I hope I can get it up before I leave for work. If not, I'll get it up tonight. I will see everybody next time.